Hello everybody, Nadasfan back today, and it's been a while, but we're jumping back into the Minnesota Golden Gopher online Dynasty in NCAA Football 11. The Gophers are 4-2, traveling to 2-3 Purdue for another Big Ten game this week. The series has had a bit of a hiatus here since I've been working on a lot of other projects, but we are getting back into it because I know a lot of people have wanted to see it continue. So you see the Purdue fans getting charged up, as well as the Boilers themselves hitting the field here. So the Gophers will have to deal with a team that is struggling but is hungry for a win here in Purdue. As you see the warm-ups going on here, and everybody getting ready. So Gophers will kick off to start this game, and we are underway. So another Big Ten conference game here, with Purdue getting the ball first, and they're going to go nowhere on the kickoff here. So out of the shotgun to start their offensive day here, they take a sack right off the bat. You might want to block that guy. He comes untouched as a lineman just watches him go right by like a turnstile. That's a big sack for the Gophers to set the tone for their defense right off the bat here, and they're fired up about it as you see him coming to the sideline here. So they get the ball back on a 3-and-out here, and Weber takes to the offense, handing to Dwayne Bennett and getting a first down, moving the chains here in their first drive. And here you'll see another 1st and 10. The play fake to Eskridge. Weber looking to run with the ball, then inexplicably decides to throw across the middle of the field there, and he gets picked. He pays for it big time here, as a nice play by the D-back, getting in front of that. Looks to be double coverage there, and making a pick. So Purdue right back on the offense after Weber's miscue, and oh boy, that one should have been picked off in its own right there, going the other way for the Gophers. But they do get the stop and get the ball back here. So 2nd and 10 handoff to Bennett. Not going down on first contact, not second or third contact. He's going to drag some people for a first down and more. As you see the replay here, bouncing off of his own man, but then finding a hole, and then just won't be denied here as he's running hard for a Gopher first down. So 2nd and 10 now here at their own 40, and play fake to Bennett. Weber going to air it out, and he's got one-on-one coverage there. It's picked off at the goal line. Now here is the strangest play of my season so far. You see nothing out of the ordinary here. A pick, which is a touchback, right? Well, look at the score here, guys. 2-0 Gophers. They credit this with a safety, with an interception, but then a safety, saying he went back into the end zone. Well, boy, his momentum was taking him in. I would not have called that a safety, but the Gophers lobbied for it and got it. So I'm up 2-0 after throwing a pick. And get the ball back, of course, when Purdue punts. But what a strange turn of events, and something that you never know could decide a ball game. So Weber back, rolling to his right again. This time, actually finds somebody wearing his own jersey, which is a nice change. Unfortunately, the ref is not as impressed, and he calls holding, and this is coming back. So just when they connect on something, it goes for naught. So Weber going to air it out again. This time he's got Allen open over the middle, and this one, check around, check the field for flags. Nope, nothing. This one will actually stand. Weber connecting to Allen. And that is the end of the first quarter, with the strangest score you're going to see, most likely. 2-0 to start the first quarter here in West Lafayette. So the Gophers are looking for the score as they are in the red zone. Nice play action, and finds Stoudemire, who is actually not even a wide receiver anymore in real life. He's a D-back once again. But in my game, on my team, he is still a wide receiver. He makes a nice catch, stays in bounds there, and gets the Gophers a 9-0 lead now. As here you see pressure in the face of the Purdue quarterback, but he was expecting blitz. He gets it off quickly, and that's a nice gain. He takes a hit, but delivers the pass. And Purdue is in business once again. So, or should I say maybe for the first time. So they're about midfield here, working again here, but nice catch and a fumble forced by the Gophers. Therrett picks it up and runs the other way. and the Gophers have themselves a turnover here. As you see the strip right there, and Therrett will be right on the spot to scoop it and get a few yards before being forced out of bounds. So the Gophers get their own turnover here, and Weber going to work, finding nobody there on the middle screen that just got blown up in their face. So ball back to Purdue with about 2.5 minutes left in the half, and that's a play he had his hands on. But whether it was the defender making a play or whether it was the receiver dropping it, they cannot connect there. So they punt to the Gophers. They take a deep shot here, which he definitely had a step on his man, but the ball thrown too far. So Minnesota will punt here with 1:15 left in the first half. Purdue fielding this and makes a guy miss, and he's going to be running, but look at here. Another costly turnover is scooped up by the Gophers here, this one on the punt return. So yet another turnover. There's been a lot of turnovers from both teams in this first half. So here you see Weber trying play action and trying to boot right once again. That is not happening. That's a big sack. You got 3rd and 28 now. And going to give it a shot at the end zone, and that's not going to happen. So you've got 4th and 28. And they've got to get the ball back to Purdue. One last chance in the half here. He's not even going to, he gets it off, but he's not even going to get a chance at completing that pass. So there is your halftime score, 9-0 Gophers, in a very strange turnover-filled first half. But the fans who made the trip to Purdue here, Gopher fans that is, are enjoying the 9-0 lead to start the game here. So another roll by Weber to the right. This one, boy, that's a train wreck. Doesn't see the man standing there in the flat covering his wide receiver. Steps in front of this, and he shakes Stoudemire off like he's nothing and rumbles in to the end zone. So now score that another touchdown pass for Weber, unfortunately to the wrong team. So one for his team, one for Purdue. This a little more conventional, hitting Lair, his tight end, for first down. This is a nice ball here. With heat in his face, he's able to get it off and get the first down completion. Much better than the interception before it. But look at here, he tries the other flat, and he's picked off again. Note to Adam Weber: quit throwing these balls in the flat without looking off these defenders. It's terrible. I believe that's his 4th pick of the day. Oh, and that's a rough one. You hate to see that repeated. So anyway, there's a heck of a defensive play right there. Let's see that one more time. He just sheds off any attempt at a block, drills him, and then gets in his face for some trash talking after the play. Gotta love it. So shotgun here for Purdue, looking to take a lead here if they get a chance. That's a nice little connection there. Looking to strip the ball. Why not? There's been enough of them already, but that's 1st and goal, Purdue. They actually hang on to this one and get the first down. No turnover, although you see them going heavy for the strip there. There's been so many turnovers in this game, you can't even count. There's another nice play by the D-line. Once again, wreaking havoc there on 1st and goal. So we got 2nd and goal now out of the shotgun. And there's a pass down to the 1, but he's denied the end zone. So we'll have a 3rd and goal now. The pitch left, and the defense gets out there to make a stop. A loss of a yard, 4th and goal. And they'll bring the field goal unit in to get themselves a lead, but that is not what they were hoping for with the 1st and goal, looking for a touchdown and having to settle for the very short field goal. So Purdue does have the lead, 10-9, and Marquise Gray in the ball game because of ineffectiveness from Adam Weber. 4 picks, just not acceptable. But here, not Gray's fault, but the completion is made and then a fumble. And that is how the 3rd quarter is going to end, with another aggravating turnover by the Gophers, and they are losing 10-9 going into the 4th quarter. So Purdue, smelling blood here, looking to make this even tougher on the Gophers, and that is one heck of a connection here. You see he takes the wide snap, doesn't have much pressure in his face, and he delivers this one to the pylon, and that's a great catch getting 1 foot in bounds. The Gopher fans say, what the heck happened to that that halftime lead we had? It's disappeared and then some. So Marquise Gray has to rally the troops, and oh boy, he feathered that one over the D-back there. It could have just as easily been picked, but it goes over his head and caught by McKnight for the touchdown. Now they say that's an NCAA record. I find that hard to believe that 82 yards was the NCAA record, but whatever, it goes down in the book. So they go for the 2-point conversion here and do not get it, so they can't force a tie as play action did not stop that rush. It was just a flat-out jailbreak towards Marquise Gray, and he ends up eating that. So Gopher is still at a 2-point disadvantage here as, oh boy, there's another pass to the flat that just about got picked off, this time going the other way. It is completed, but for very minimal, if any, gain. And here on 3rd and 5, the Gopher defense stacks up the running back and forces a punt here. So Gophers getting the ball back with 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. Gray rolling right, finding Hazy out of the backfield. That's his fullback, getting open over the middle here. As you see, he gets a step on the linebacker, and Marquise finds him after that rollout. A little bit more athletic than Weber, letting him get out there and make that play. So a handoff to Bennett here and getting another key first down as the Gophers eyeing getting into field goal range and milking this clock, as you see Eric Elstad getting ready on the sideline if he gets the chance at the game-winning field goal. So if you'll remember that safety call to start this game, the strange safety on the interception, putting the Gophers up 2-0. Well, if they are able to win this game, as you see another big first down on the ground, if they are able to win this game, then that safety is going to play a big part of it. Now they're just positioning. They are in field goal range. As a matter of fact, almost broke that one for a touchdown. Purdue is not calling timeouts here. So with 3 seconds left, Gophers call the timeout, kick the field goal, and that is your ball game. Gophers win a crazy turnover-filled game by 1 single point, 18-17 on the road. Well, and when you're in the Big Ten and you're in conference play, a win is a win no matter how ugly it looks. But that one there was aided by a strange call early in the first half going against Purdue that ultimately cost them this ball game. So I'm sure that'll be looked over by the head of officiating in the week to come. That'll be fodder for the talk shows, sports radio this week for sure. Why that was called a safety, but the Gophers take it, and they are now 5-2. Come on back next week when we pick up with the Gophers again.